Welcome back to my class. Today I want us to start with something very light. So if you had a long day, this is going to be a nice restorative yoga. I'm going to switch it up between power and a little bit of staying in the poses, but let's just see how we feel. Before you start, you can press pause and just do some warm-up stretches for your wrists and your ankles. I've already warmed up, so I suggest you do the same so we don't get any injuries. So we're going to come to the top of the mat and prepare for Sun Salutation A. You're going to rise the arms up, all the way up, lengthening the breath, gazing, strong gaze up. You're going to nicely move your ears away, like open up the shoulders, reach for the sky, feeling your shoulder blades coming together. Welcome back to my class. Today I want us to start with something very light. So if you had a long day, this is going to be a nice restorative yoga. I'm going to switch it up between power and a little bit of staying in the poses, but let's just see how we feel. Before you start, you can press pause and just do some warm-up stretches for your wrists and your ankles. I've already warmed up, so I suggest you do the same so we don't get any injuries. So we're going to come to the top of the mat and prepare for Sun Salutation A. You're going to rise the arms up, all the way up, lengthening the breath, gazing, strong gaze up. You're going to nicely move your ears away, like open up the shoulders, reach for the sky, feeling your shoulder blades coming together. As you look up, feel the power from your spine. Take the energy, take the breath, spread your fingers. Just stay here for a while. Take 5 deep breaths. On your next exhale, we're going to move forward slowly into half fold. You're going to stay here for a while. Feel as if someone's pulling you forward. Lengthen the breath. Feeling as if someone's pulling you towards them. Lengthening the breath. Exhale, bring the palms to the toes. Full fold. If you feel like you need a bit of a bend, you can give yourself a nice little bend and grab the thighs from the back. And just try to bring the forehead close to the thigh. Lengthening the breath. Stay here for 5 breaths. Very nice. On your next exhale, you're going to drop the palms, bring the right foot long way back, drop the knee, looking forward, long gaze, looking forward. Exhale, bring the arms up, lengthen your breath, gazing up to the ceiling, lengthening the breath, opening up the fingers, hanging here for a while, making sure that the knee is not going over the big toe, keeping a nice alignment, keeping those quads and hips opening up. If you want, you can give a nice little pulse if you like. If not, you can just stay here. Nice. Breathe. 5 more breaths. Exhale, drop the palms down. On your next exhale, you're going to bring the left foot long way back into plank. You're going to hold the plank position, engage the core, lengthen the breath, looking forwards. Try to feel your mula bandhas locking in your core and breathe. Making sure you have a strong, nice core. On your next exhale, you're going to drop the knees, bring the chest to the floor, thighs up, lengthening the breath, chest is on the mat. Exhale, breathe, stay here for a while. Just feel your lower back opening up. Lengthen your breath. On your next exhale, you're going to come up into Sphinx, baby cobra. Lengthening the breath, keeping the palms shoulder width apart, spreading the fingers, bringing them into the mat, feeling the energy of the ground. Keeping the thighs down, lengthening the breath, opening up the shoulders, lifting the head up, engaging the core. Let's just stay here for 5 breaths. On your next exhale, we're going to come up into down dog. Lengthening the breath, just hanging here for a while. Stay here for 5 breaths, feeling as if someone is pulling you up from your hips. Engaging the core, looking at the toes. Try to imagine the space between each toe as you breathe. Lengthening the breath, creating space for the body, opening up our shoulder blades. Lengthening the breath, trying not to round the back. Just exhaling. If you want, you can just bend the knees and just try to have a nice straight back. Beautiful. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On the next exhale, you can bring the right foot between the palm. Drop the knee, looking forward. Exhale, lift palms up, gazing up to the ceiling, lengthening the breath. Just feeling the core, feeling the energy waking up, making sure the knee's not going over the big toe. Just stay here for a while. Beautiful. On your next exhale, you're going to drop the palms, bring the left foot together, and we're going to grab our palms and hold our shoulders together, and we're just going to sway left to right in ragdoll position. Just a nice little waking up call to our lower back, saying hello, thank you for today. And let's just stay here for a while. When you're ready, you're going to bend the knee, grab the thighs from the back, giving a nice little hug, bringing the forehead closer to the thigh. Exhale, we're going to come up slowly, vertebra by vertebra, bring the palms and the hands up. Exhaling, coming into Namaste. Beautiful. Just open the hands to the side to mountain pose, feeling strong and tall, feeling our body waking up, breathing, closing the eyes. Let's just stay here for a while. Let's just take time to thank our bodies for being here, for allowing us to be able to do these things, and mostly for allowing us to make time for ourselves. 5 more deep breaths. On your next inhale, we're going to rise the arms up, lengthening the breath, moving the arms away from the ears, lengthening the breath, gazing up towards the ceiling, spreading those fingers nice and strong. On your next exhale, we're going to move forward slowly, making sure our back is at a nice straight angle, as if someone is going to place something on our tabletop and pushing forward. As if someone is pulling you forward. So you can give a little bend if you feel a bit weak in your knee. Whatever feels good to your body, just allow it to happen to you. Yoga is about listening to our body and becoming one. So do not exert, just allow your body to guide you and listen. Breathe, feeling as if someone is pulling me forward. Beautiful. On the next exhale, we're going to slowly drop down into forward fold. And we're going to grab the thighs from the back, pushing the forehead closer to the thighs, engaging the core, trying to keep a nice forward fold. You don't have to push yourself. You can just give a nice bend. I want you to try and keep this engagement, forehead and thigh next to each other. And when you're ready, you can practice slowly
On each exhale, slowly lengthening. Exhale, drop the palms down. Take a deep inhale. Bring in the left leg long way back, dropping the knee, looking forward. Exhale, lift the palms up to the ceiling. Let's just stay here for a while. Remember not to push the knee over the toe. Just hang here for a while, waking up our hips. If you like, you can push forward, giving a nice pulse. Whatever feels good to you. Otherwise, let's just stay here. Nice 5 long breaths. Exhale, bring the palms to the floor. Bring the right foot long way back, coming into plank. Locking the core, engaging tight. Locking our mula bandhas, looking forward. Strong plank. Let's just breathe for 5 breaths. Five. On your next exhale, we're going to drop the knees, bring the chest to the floor, keeping our elbows next to our breasts and chest on the mat. Looking up, thighs up, 8-fold. On your next exhale, you're going to inhale, coming up to cobra. Beautiful. Making sure those shoulders are behind the ear, not like this, but like this. Beautiful. If you want a deeper stretch in the lower back, bring your toes together so your ankles can touch. Otherwise, just stay where you feel comfortable. Just like looking up, lengthening the breath. Let's stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, drop down into Sphinx. Keeping our hands shoulder width apart. Lengthening the breath. Keeping the neck nice and strong. Strong shoulders back. Lengthening the breath. Closing our eyes. Let's just stay here for a while. You should feel it in your shoulders. Like try to engage your shoulders to touch and feeling your lower back. Engage. This is where you should feel not pain, but you just feel a nice little warm, deep stretch on your lower back and your shoulders. Beautiful. Very nice. And when you're ready, we're going to exhale, coming up to down dog. As we catch our breath, let's just stay here for a while, focusing on our down dog. We're going to take 10 nice deep breaths. When you're ready, you're going to bring the left foot between the palm, drop the right foot back, looking forward, inhale, rise the arms up, lengthening the breath, exhale, drop the palms down, bring the right foot between the palms. We're just going to come back into ragdoll, giving a nice gentle massage to our lower back, saying hello and thank you. And then we're gonna grab our thighs from the back, bring the forehead close, exhale, lengthen the breath, bringing the palms together.
Bring the palms to your side, to mountain pose. Open up those fingers, lengthen the breath, the shoulders back. And let's just take 5 deep breaths. Beautiful. When you're ready, I'd like you to come, bring your left foot long way, making it shoulder width apart, your hips shoulder width apart. And you're going to make your right foot at a 90-degree angle and the back foot at a 45. We're going to square the hips. So squaring the hips means like this. And then we're gently going to inhale, lift the arms up into a nice straight line. Okay, just breathing. Next exhale, you're going to slowly bring the right palm onto the right leg, and you're going to lengthen the breath, opening up the shoulders as we come into triangle pose. And you're going to breathe into it at the back, just lengthening, opening the shoulders. Inhale. Stay here for 5 breaths. Engage the core. Beautiful. Inhale, rise up to the other side. So left foot, 90-degree angle. Right foot at a 45. Squaring the hips. Inhale, lengthening the breath. And we're going to gently bring the left palm onto the left leg. Slowly moving down wherever you are, opening up those shoulders. You see how my shoulders moving back? And I'm feeling as if there's a mirror behind me. So I'm in a nice straight line, opening our heart chakra, gazing forward, feeling it in our chest, lengthening the breath. Exhale, coming up. Beautiful. Drop the palms next to each other. Very nice. Now, when we come into our balancing sequence, as we begin to move forward through our practices, I'll teach you the tips of just staying engaged and focused. But the main important thing is, as we work on our balancing postures, to just really feel your breath coming in. You need to really be focused on your breath, because the minute you start to think about what you're doing, you'll start to lose focus, and that's when you'll obviously fall. So of course, yes, you need to be mindful of what you're doing, but I really want you to feel the breath, feel the energy moving in your body, and that's how you're going to feel confident in standing or doing a garland pose or tree pose. So we're going to bring the feet together, and when we're ready, take a deep inhale. So first observe. Then I'm going to bring my right foot, the palm of my foot, into my thigh. Then I'm going to look at the floor, one piece in particular. I'm going to lengthen my arms. I'm going to look up, locking my Mula Bandha. My Mula Bandha are my energies here, which I told you about before, your sacral and your root chakra. So together, all the energies, I'm locking it so I can do whatever I want. We'll get to energies as we move along through our videos and our practice. But so basically that's it. I'm just focusing on my breath, breathing into it, standing tree pose. Beautiful. And you can lengthen the breath, you can look around, you can open up, you can twist. But for now, if you want to just stay in option A with your hands to the side, that's fine. Option B, let's bring our palms all the way up
as we gaze at the ceiling. Beautiful. You're doing such a good job. I'm so proud of you. Breathe, exhale, slowly release. Now we're going to go to the other side. Take a deep inhale, taking the palm of our foot into our inner thigh, locking our mula bandhas, bringing our palms to our heart, engaging the core, lengthening the breath, and gazing up. Let's just stay here for as long as we can. Yes, yoga is about the asanas, but it's also how long you can stay in the pose. So it's nice to see people posting pictures on Instagram, but how long do they stay there? Engaging the core, lengthening the breath. Beautiful. Exhale, release. Now, I want us to bring our feet shoulder width apart again, and we're going to take a deep inhale. We're going to grab our hips from behind and take a deep inhale, and we're going to move forward, lengthening the breath the same way we did with half moon fold. You can open up as much as you like as we come into a wide leg forward fold. Lengthening the breath slowly. You can grab your big toe. You can try to move down as much as you can. Ideally, you want to bring your forehead, the crown of your head, down to the mat. But wherever you are, it's fine. It's a nice deep stretch for your hamstrings, and we'll just stay wherever we are. It's okay, it's not a rush. If you want, you can bring your palms between the mat and just try to push forwards as much as you can, lengthening the breath. Exhale, let's move forward, up, coming back up. Beautiful. When you're ready, coming up. Nice. Hope you're feeling nice and restorative and relaxed. As we come to the end of our practice, I'd like us to just do a bit of shoulder stands, because we did a lot of forward folds and balancing. So just to balance our sequence for the day and just to make you feel rejuvenated. But if you're on your monthlies, then I suggest you just prepare for your Savasana. And thank you for watching the video, and I hope you'll come back for my next class. For everybody else, let's continue. So we're going to sit on the top of our mat, and then we're going to lie down. And then you're going to bring your knees together, supporting your back with your palms into shoulder stand. And next exhale, you're going to push forward as much as you can. I don't really have space, so just deal with me. I'm here. And just breathe into it. Otherwise, you can just stay here. Beautiful. You can play with your feet if you like, whatever you feel comfortable with. Again, just listen to your body. I like to play with mine just to see how open my hamstrings are. And you can do whatever you like. And then exhale, drop down. And let's come to child's pose. Take 5 deep breaths here. Thanking our bodies. Setting our intention. Thanking our bodies for all the hard work we did today, because like I said, this is my after work yoga practice. And so it's not very intense, it's very light. I'd like to welcome you to your Savasana, coming into any suitable lying down position. Just start by feeling the energy moving from your toes, closing your eyes. You can put some music on if you like, and just enjoy being quiet and listening to your body. I will see you again in my next video, and thank you for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. I try my best to post with videos every Wednesday. Until then, see you next time. Mwah.